for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Jade Harrell. My guest today is Jennie Oberkrom. She's here to speak about this exciting new program, Fresh RX. Now, it's the first of its kind, and it addresses food insecurities during pregnancy. Jennie, this is a big deal. So help us understand, paint the picture for us, how the program works, how it actually is implemented there.
Sure. So a woman would come to receive care at the OB Care Center, and she would screen positive using, we have a tool called the Hunger Vital Sign. So the physician or the nurse practitioner will ask the two questions. If the woman answers yes to either one of those questions, she's eligible for our program.
Sure.
She will then receive the prescription for the fresh food.
Right.
And then the other components of the program are that we have a large commercial kitchen at Operation Food Search where we do teach cooking, and we have classes. So there's a lot of one-on-one help with the food and the food preparation.
Absolutely. Love that. So there's emphasis on the idea that it is fresh. And for many of us who may not have had the experience with fresh food, what do I do with this lettuce and how does this asparagus work kind of thing? So the prescription, of course, is the proper balance, I would imagine, of foods, nutrients, combinations to best support her pregnancy.
Yes.
Do you have nutritionists that work with the OBs, that work with you, and then how do they come to you?
Yeah, so in addition to the prescription for fresh food, our families are actually getting 3 additional support people. They're getting the individualized services, a consultation from our registered dietitian, and then we have a professionally trained chef. So she's working very closely with our families, answering questions like, what is this that I received this week in my bag? You know, how do I prepare barley?
Sure.
You know, how do I make squash delicious? And she's really, really wonderful at that. And then, of course, I am the last piece of that, and I help connect our families to different community resources, such as diapers or employment or safe, affordable housing, transportation, all sorts of things that families might ask for assistance with.
Now, the questions may come, is the food prepared for the families, or is it sent to them, or maybe even a combination of both? How does that work?
It is not prepared.
Okay.
It is fresh food. It is fresh local meat, dairy, grains, and produce.
Sure.
And then each week our families will receive a newsletter with recipes on how to prepare that food.
Oh, nice.
Like this week, for instance, it's beef stroganoff and jerk chicken.
All right,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all. And so
Yeah.
they get the newsletter, they get the instructions, they get the ingredients. Do they need to pick that up there at SSM?
Actually, we are, it's not at SSM. Our families are coming to Operation Food Search in Overland, and if they are unable to come to us, we get the food to them.
Right, well, you specialize in that.
Yeah,
right?
we sure do.
So for anyone who may not remember or is being introduced for the first time, Operation Food Search best serves the community by delivering food, collecting food, and making sure that our families in our community have access to fresh, healthy food. Am I right?
That's right.
And so then taking this a step further, you're the first to, I guess, launch this. Have you had any comments or feedback? What's the response been?
The response has been wonderful from our participants. Obviously, people are talking about how this is bringing them closer together, that they're eating together as a family, they're sitting down, they're bonding. The relationship, obviously, you know, with the OB Care Center and with the staff there, I mean, our families are feeling very taken care of both by the OB Care Center, by Dr. Pryor and her staff, and myself, and my team. You know, the registered dietitian, Brittany, and our professionally trained chef.
Feeling
Brady.
more like family in this complete process. So what have been the outcomes? What are some of the measures of success for you?
Sure. So families are talking about feeling more confident in their ability to prepare food at home. And the idea, too, is that we want families to feel like more stable, that through this process that they're learning to better manage and cope with stress in general. Not just preparing fresh, delicious food, although that is an awesome skill set. There are other life skills available that we try to teach. And,
well, we know now that food as it can be at the heart of it, you know. And what about the babies? How are they doing?
Babies are awesome. We have 2 women that have delivered full-term healthy babies. and it's been wonderful.
The first graduates.
Our first graduates.
That's right. That's right. And what's the difference you see from their initial visit to the term as we close out?
Sure. Just families feeling just so much more confident and secure and ready, feeling very successful.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you can't beat a better start than that.
Yeah.
All right, Jennie, this is fantastic to hear about this program. If folks want to learn more, they can visit ofsfreshrx.org. That's www.ofsfreshrx.org for more information and enrollment options. And I thank you for joining me today with Jennie. Thank you, Jennie, for being with us. We have another exciting guest coming up, so stay with us. There's more STL Live right after this.